LA 5 Morning News at 11 a.m. I'm Glenn Walker.
And I'm Lou Parker. Thanks for joining us. We begin with breaking news this morning. We're learning a preliminary magnitude 7.0 earthquake has just struck off the coast near Eureka, California, and a tsunami warning has been issued.
Now, we are hearing reports of shaking throughout the Bay Area, and a student at UC Santa Cruz tells us he also received an emergency alert for a potential tsunami. Right now, there are no reports of any major damage. We are following the latest, and we will get you that information when it comes in.
We could see it crashing up against a lot of these coastal areas. So this is going to be something that we're watching for the next several hours, even into the next couple of days, as that water begins to displace, and then we start to see where it ends up. But again, that initial tsunami warning that came in earlier this morning because of the particular one that we had. I'll move out the way and I'll kind of back it up for you there. That was the one that came in. That was a little closer again, Humboldt County near Eureka. That one came in at a 7 magnitude, which is pretty significant. And we even have people here in our newsroom that were talking about that they felt it. So I'll back it up again for you, Dom, and we'll pick it up again. And here it is, right? So we move in just a little closer there. Everything in the orange shading there, that is a tsunami warning, meaning that a tsunami is possible or is already occurring. We had several different earthquakes that happened. The larger the red circle that you see there, the more prominent the earthquake. The initial one coming in just near Rio Del. And then you can see a few more just off the coastline there. And there are several of them, but the largest ones, again, all coming in at 10:44 in the morning from a 6 magnitude to a 7 magnitude. They start to move down to the south just between Ukiah and Santa Rosa. That one, the magnitude was around 1.4, not as prominent as the ones up on the northern coastal areas, but still something that we have to continue to watch. And again, that tsunami warning does include North Bay locations. That's going to be San Francisco, parts of the East Bay, all the way down to the Half Moon Bay. So been a very interesting morning, Dom, and typically we have several aftershocks that continue to happen. So that'll be something that we're watching throughout the morning, and we'll continue to give you updates on it.
All right, Tracy, thanks for breaking that down. Actually, speaking of the Bay Area, right now we want to go to some live pictures from our sister station, KPIX, in the Bay Area. Right now they're over Highway 1 in the Pacifica area. You can see a lot of traffic. I believe that's going northbound. Southbound, it looks like the road is completely closed right now because there's just no cars on there right now. So just to recap, Tracy kind of went over it, but again, a strong earthquake felt across Northern California. 2 of them actually, one of them in the Ferndale area. It's a small city in the coastal Humboldt County area. And then another near the Oregon border, or that's near the Oregon border. All this coming from the U.S. Geological Survey. Again, right now you're looking at live pictures. This is from the Pacifica area, Highway 1, huge traffic jam in the northbound lanes there right now. Again, Tracy showed us that area that has a tsunami warning right now. That is about 600 miles long, goes all the way from about mid-Oregon all the way down to the Santa Cruz area. And I'm sorry, what was that, Lindsay? Okay, so we have a slide right now. Okay, so right now we're looking at Devil's Slide, that area right now, everyone. Half Moon Bay area. Sorry, this information's coming in by the minute. But for now, let's go back to Tracy, actually, and just give us a little more perspective on what exactly this is. I mapped that out. I couldn't believe how long of an area that tsunami warning is. 600 miles, Santa Cruz, all the way up to like middle of Oregon.
Yeah, that is a particularly long line, right? And we all know that California is a hotbed when you start talking about earthquakes, and it's not uncommon that you get several around the same immediate area. So this one's well off the northwestern corner of the state. It came in around 10:44 in the morning. We'll take a look at some of the graph. Oh, okay, we're zooming in a little bit there, but here's a look at one of our